hello. Boy, first stream jitters are real. Just trying to get a few things set up and try not to scuff it all. Hopefully everything is working okay. I figured I would at least start with a little bit of a traditional introduction. At least showing off how I look a little bit. Let's see here. Should we start with the feet? It is kind of the traditional, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, there's the peak. No bare feet. Oh, see a little bit of the extra design there as well. See my boots, a little bit of a portion of my cape. Got a little bit of for dance move here. Got plenty of additional protection at least here on the feet. Working on down. Oh, we got to see a little bit of my hand. That's not blood. That's not blood. That's just a little bit of extra magma there. Don't have much to cover. At least be able to see the waist. And here's a little bit more of the actual me. Because here I am, the core. But as we go down, oh, hello there. And I am Dracor. Nice to meet you all. I suppose as a little bit of an introduction, I am more or less an alien more than you'd probably refer to me as a demon or anything. I do have a little bit of a backstory that I'll be releasing at some time later, but for now I'm just going to be holding off on that. Suppose all you really need to know for now is just that I am more of a molten element type of VTuber. I am just made up of a bunch of normalized elements, and I cannot exactly explain how I'm alive. I have an idea, but just the same as, you know, you are around, I am around. We can say that we're alive, but how? That's still up for debate, I guess. suppose something else we can kind of go through is a little bit of the toggles. I've got a few basic ones just to try to help out in descriptions. If you had seen me in some of my social media, just trying to show off a little bit of what I can do. It's got a little bit of a hand movement. I suppose if there's ever a bad situation to things. Oh, there we go. Hopefully I won't be using that one too often. We can go into more of a dark mode. Turn the lights back on. Suppose if the flames are ever too intense for anyone, we could just turn those off and oh god, there's bald mode. Just like any of the other VTubers. I definitely prefer the flames myself though. We got the cape. In case that's a little too overbearing, we can certainly adjust however much we want. Some of the simplicities. Thank you very much. Can have a little bit of an angry eye type of view. A little bit of a scowl. Glasses on and off. An exaggerated happiness. Or, you know, just in case you're feeling a little trollish. You know, sometimes you know, or a a little more of an expression point. A little bit of an inquisitive eye turn. There you go, a little silly. Got a little And that about covers the majority of my movable parts. Going over a few things for what I'd like to try to do as I start streaming and start to meet more and more of you is I'm hoping to get started in trying to make my life and your life a little bit better. Sharing experiences, trying to make ourselves happier and healthier mentally and physically. I suppose an important part for myself as well as anybody else would be trying to get some exercises in every day. I don't intend on trying to make anything too elaborate, just some very basic things for any of us to try to do day to day, anytime. So as time goes on into the future, what I'd like to do is just doing a few easy legs and arm exercises at the start of every stream. Keep me in shape, keep you in shape. Maybe hopefully eventually I'll get things figured out to where we can go out and go for walks. Do a little bit of a walk and talk stream. But more of that to where we can always discuss more things later as well. I do majorly want to talk about people's experiences. Jobs primarily. It's always wonderful to have people share their experiences across with what they've kind of dedicated their life towards. And whether that dedication is a few weeks to decades, every little bit can be an interesting tale. I'd very much love to have people share some experiences in one part and somebody else in another profession then be able to see that and like, oh, hey, yeah, that can relate to what I know of as well. Sometimes you just can't see the pieces until they're presented in front of you. So, going along with that, maybe sometime in the future, I'll definitely love to get into interviews. Hopefully, as more of you start to join in, then eventually I'll be able to try to set things up and have people apply in with different jobs, positions, give their tales, let you get some experience as well. After all, it's always nice to where somebody is fairly skilled in whatever their profession is, and they can share it with you, and you can pull whatever relevant pieces you need to help yourself out as well. Going along further across with, tried to help out a little bit on more of a mental note, is words of wisdom. I very much want to try to have a section of the stream dedicated to giving out some words of wisdom from all of you. Whether you provide it through chat, or maybe we can try to do something across with Discord, or some sort of additional form to where I can go over a list. But I very much want to hear what types of things that you've learned in life, sharing with others, and maybe just coming up with something on the fly. Another thing I'd love to personally work on myself is just building up more of a vocabulary. We're all kind of stuck with whoever we've talked to for quite a while, and if sometimes our circle of interactive people is just within a workplace, friends, or just a few individuals, sometimes you don't get that diversity. Same thing can kind of happen for a large crowd as well. If people don't change the way they talk and interact, then we very much get stuck with just these small bits of the same words over and over. We don't get very expressive, and we kind of just get stagnant with the way that we interact. So I very much want to add in some more variety to that. So maybe once a week, I'm trying to see if I can't add in more of an Oxford word use that we can just try to introduce more throughout the stream in that entire week, as well as dealing with more of a slang terminology. After all, we're all pretty guilty of coming up with all new terms on a very regular basis. So trying to figure out what everybody's talking about from each generational aspect, it'll be kind of nice, young and old. After all, there's many terms that maybe we can refer to for the elderly that they used when they were younger that aren't around anymore, or maybe even some terms that have come about nowadays that may be a little bit of a recycled element of theirs. It would be kind of interesting to find out. Well, going on to one of my next tidbits, I'd like to try to go over life-changing stories. I suppose we're all kind of guilty of seeing some of those short videos, TikTok, YouTube, anything of that sort, easily digestible material to where people have these interactions that just engage us because we can see ourselves and how their life changed on one simple little action, whether good or bad. But with so many of you coming through here, maybe we can try to sort something out. If you're willing to share, we can kind of have our own little personal experience here. Suppose much like any VTuber, it's definitely going to be a bit of a gaming share as well. I very much love to play video games in free time and keep myself busy otherwise, but playing a lot of games, sharing it with you, this will be great. Very much love to have everybody comment on things, but I suppose with anything new, we all kind of like to have our own little bit of a personal experience. So I would ask that you probably don't backseat very much unless I ask. We could do some other things I've seen from other people. I've seen many interesting ideas for doing meme reviews and utilizing other social aspects of things just to come up with conversation pieces. But I also want to go over more, how to say, scientific types of videos. I'd very much love to watch things where we can learn a new tip, trick, skill, something. I suppose one thing would be kind of cool is coming across watching a video to where we can learn how to tie a whole bunch of different knots. Something simple, but at the same time, something we can very much take for granted. I suppose my shoes don't really have so much of a lace aspect to them, but can't say that it isn't interesting to see people tie their shoes, and maybe there's a better way to do that, or something that holds a little more. Well, just one of those small little tidbits, I suppose. I very much agree. A video react and trying to learn from it would be good. I love to watch all those science-y videos as well, where they have different experiments or just talk about very advanced topics. It may not always relate to what everybody wants, but that's where your feedback can come in. I'd like to watch them from time to time, go over it, see what everybody finds interesting about it, if it's the same things I find interesting. But that is the majority of the type of content that I want to get started right now. Things will get a little bit easier and more exciting and lively as... Careful with that around here. With all these flames, who knows what could go up. As more and more people will eventually join chat, it'll be a lot easier to respond to everybody, chit-chat about every little thing. So honestly, just being able to talk for a while, without anybody having a conversation with you, it's difficult to try to hold a long-term conversation. Suppose from there I could kind of introduce a little bit of my different screens. So pardon if this kind of bothers you a little bit, but I'll just introduce a few of the scenes that you may see along the way as I need to use them. But we'll start off with one that you're already familiar with. When I started the stream, got a little bit of our starting soon here. I'll just try to utilize this time to get things set up. But at least if you're seeing that, you know I'm here. And we all need to take breaks from time to time. This will probably be our primary talking space. Very easy to try to have things set up across over here. One thing I'm not entirely sure about. I do have a little bit of a video watching platform here. Maybe a gaming screen. But I'm sure you want to see a lot more of the details as well. So, from time to time, I suppose when we're playing many more games, we'll switch over to probably a full screen. Probably something more equivalent to this. Then lastly, whenever stream will be coming to an end. And that'll probably pretty much be everything as it is. Makes me feel like any time in life, if you might be working or doing anything, just because a talking platform takes multiple hours in order to try to set up, doesn't mean it's going to take that long to go through all the material. So how are all of you doing today? It's probably one thing I'm going to be able to appreciate for a little while, is having a few people here in chat. I'll at least be able to engage with you a little more directly. If things ever grow, I could totally see with many of those other streamers, they get very large, there's just too many people to chat with. And you kind of chat with the group rather than the individuals. That's a little bit of a sad thing, but understandable. Suppose moving on from a little bit more of the debut discussions, if you ever leaving the warmth of your bed. If you're ever wanting to ask any questions across on the stream, I definitely want to make sure that everybody feels comfortable with things and that you'll always feel like you can ask any questions. I always like to have questions, especially in honesty. So there are those times to where time's gone on, you've had questions about things, but it's one of those, oh crap, I don't want to ask that anymore. This would be embarrassing. I've never been the type of individual that's generally been embarrassed to try to ask a question. Most other people will generally have the same questions as well. That, and it always brings up new interesting learning experiences. And let's see here. I've also been reminded of something you need to do here. You can always find me on any of the social medias, but also let's see if I can put this along. There we are. Feel free to click on the Linktree link that I provided there. That's how you can certainly get in contact with me, check across any of my content, see where I'm at, what I'm doing. It'll also lead back over to my Discord, which hopefully our community will be able to grow things, and it'll provide a lot more interaction. Be able to refer subjects, post about memes, interesting things you've seen, other videos that you'd like us to react to. I definitely love the skill inquiry on things. So, yeah, please feel free. Click, interact, find us. A community is always a lot better. Also, have a little bit of fun on Discord. The more you chat and interact, have you level up. Probably add interesting games and other features across in the future. About a half an hour in, and introductions go so quickly when you're one-sided for the most part. I chat with many people throughout the day. You get me along with a few people, boy, I can just start chatting for hours. But when you're here to watch things, interact with things, it isn't quite as engaging for now, till there's more. And I suppose with that for now, what we could probably do is switch over to playing some games. It's probably what I'll be doing the majority of my time. I'll also be finding out some videos for us to watch from time to time, doing over the same thing that we were talking to before on different scientific subjects. And I think that if any of you are able to come up with anything, you can post on the Discord, reference it across in chat. Not direct links, please. You never know if somebody's trying to be a little malicious with a link across in chat. Don't need any innocent bystanders caught in the act. But there's a couple games that came out recently that I have been dying to play. And I think the primary one is one that everybody else is playing, and I feel, thank goodness, that I was able to wait a little bit. I don't know if they've resolved all of the issues, but Dragon's Dogma 2. Played the first one, quite good. The second one, I've heard good things, but also that there are still some issues to be resolved. All right, let's see here. Forgive me for a little bit, just trying to work out some of my kinks. There we go. Yeah, without kinks, what kind of things would we have to discuss? Speaking of which, kind of makes me wonder whether or not this is even running right at the moment. Oh, nope. There it goes. Man, this is taking a little bit. I haven't heard on anything for any of the real extra purchases or anything either. I believe I heard something about them actually adding in an option to restart the game entirely. Hopefully my flames don't bother things too much. It would be kind of amusing to imagine me walking through a forest. It would not be a good thing for the forest, I guarantee you that. Oh, this is something I can add as well. I noticed I didn't put a chat window across the game, so you guys can't even see yourselves on chat on here. I'll have to remedy that when I start next time. Nah. Oh, this is kind of interesting. The screen difference between the live stream and mine is different. For you guys, the pattern will probably be about there. For me, about there. Oh, that'll make things more interesting. If I'm playing, I can hardly see it, then you can see a lot better than I can. They'd be like, how did you miss that? I couldn't see it. I swear. I suppose about there works well. I do not have an age that I could put in. 20 is good enough as any. get things set up. I knew that was way off. Alright. Let's fix this. Good stuff. There we go. Is that a little bit better? Turning the game down a bit. That'll probably be a heck of a lot better as well. They always put all of the volume on absolute maximum. It's nice to have some breathing room. How's the volume now? Is that a lot better? Good. All right. And if I'm ever obstructing things too much, just let me know. Oh boy. I just went full low res. Oh no! Quality at maximum is bad.
On a guess, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people.
Does the game still sound okay?
Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
I have a feeling that the screen should have changed. Yeah, I am quite choppy, I agree.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon.
I think I might need to restart this.
Behold and rejoice.
It's not passing this star screen.
Has delivered us our Savior at last.
Uh-oh.
Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All
We're
hail
missing
the
so
Sovereign!
much.
Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our allegiance reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont!
Learning experience.
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Oh boy. I feel bad about missing all of that. I feel like I should readjust the graphical settings and restart this whole thing. I don't know what's going on. You can hear stuff going on, but the screen is just stuck.
Now, which one of you was it?
Well,
No need to be shy. I've
character
just got to
creation,
take
everything's
down a
fine, and
record
I'm
of your
back!
radiant face. Come on, step forward.
At least mostly. I'm still a little bit choppy, but
Is it you? No? It is hard to say.
Interesting.
If the pawn I'm looking, are you the one then? Speak up, you good-for-nothing pawns. Which of you is it?
Quite a selection of
you?
presets, an interesting
No?
way to do that.
It is hard
wonder.
to say.
Nope, I can't get into the
Ah,
menus
it
from
must
here.
be you. You've got an arrogant look about you. Aha! I thought I recognized
What
you.
does everybody think? Should I just restart this and adjust the graphics? Missed like the entire intro video. Boy, going to these selections, and here I am chopping down again. Oh, maybe we should restart this. Kind of want to see what was going on with that introduction video as well. Ooh, looks like I'll have to readjust the size as well real quick. Oh. I agree. If all the cutscenes end up being a mess like that, it may not be the best. Huh. Oh, it's either high or low. Let's just start off low for the moment. We can adjust things as they go. All right, here's hoping. A little choppy, but I'm still moving. Hey, all right. Ooh, it still seems it's a little slow though. Does this help? I don't think this helps.
On a guess, lend me your ears. Long as our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne.
Well, we at least have video.
Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
I have a feeling I have to turn down the texture quality. Next time, I'll make sure to run a game first. Funnily enough, though, it just seems to be happening whenever the stream is live.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune has delivered us our savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason cast aside thine heart.
Kinda wish I knew who was talking to me.
I ask thee to demonstrate thy will. For naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Okay, hopefully this should run a little bit smoother. Oh boy, water drips. Flame flickers. It's still slow though.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Aha! I thought I recognized you.
Hey, let's see here. Customizing the character. Don't need to go with anything too terribly fancy. Oh, what would be the best representation of my hair? Probably here, I'd guess. Closest thing to flames. Oh. And choosing a different race? Wonder what it means for my hair, though. Honestly, most of this probably doesn't matter that much once you start wearing armor. Depending upon how the headpieces work. Wouldn't even see it. Oh. Good amount of detail, though. You can really change up how you're built. Ah, okay. Still a little slow to show. They're definitely keeping the natural colors. Nothing overly flashy. Ooh. Much darker too. Almost just seems more brown than anything. More of an auburn. Ah, profession. Suppose that is the general idea, huh? Mage use fire. I like the slightly higher pitches. Honestly, that is almost a little bit better. Wait. Oh, do you hear everything? This pitch changed? Alright, let's change my voice a little bit. Maybe that might be a little bit. Now I know I'll sound different. Well, it seems like it is a little bit different. Just a bit of a pitch off. I don't know. You like my voice better this way? It doesn't interfere with the game, does it? The game sounds normal. I don't think I want a moniker.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and You'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Everything's running smoothly on my end. It looks like it's mostly going okay for you guys.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Got anything to spare?
Don't look at me that way. I've no need of your pity.
Or you need of me? Have a heart, cuz.
Can't say I've any tidings to share.
Got any alms for a man down on his luck?
Learn your place, Paul.
Pray, do as he says and get in line. 'Tis for your own...
Okay, let's see. I wonder if that'll make things run better. What do we got here?
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
I do love the woodwork and everything across in here. They're following. Is that it? Kind of makes me wonder if there's any consequences for doing what I'm not supposed to.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Must have taken a wrong turn.
Ooh. Random house. Gotta love running off the beaten path, see if there's anything you can really find. What kind of things are interactable in this one? Oh.
'Twould be unwise to disobey. The Overseer will show you no mercy.
Uh-oh.
Time to be heading home.
This makes my hair stand on end.
Or to polish up our gear.
Gosh, I don't really want to do exactly what they're telling me. I want to see what's going on over here.
Must hold out till someone comes to read me.
Time for you to get to work.
Ugh. Pompous pudge.
Get to work, you rotten layabout. If that's not clear enough for you, ask the other vessels what to do. I've not the time to train you.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
Interesting tutorial method. I do love it where they make you do things. Oh. Let's see here, stairs. Ah.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that poses a hindrance to you.
Holy cow. I wish I could run with something that heavy. Dear God, and how awkward. Where's I to take this?
Not much trouble here. I best move along.
I suppose these are my just desserts. As late as I used to anymore.
I should have been paying attention.
Job well done. Now the next step is to...
Oh.
What
I see
is
that.
this
I'll turn up
commotion?
the game volume here in a moment.
Perhaps we ought to investigate.
Let's go with that. Let me know if that's better for the volume. Oh my.
No, the damn thing's been awoken. You got to fell that fiend, even at the cost of your lives. Get me out of here! Now!
Equipment choices! Oh boy. Oh boy. Wait, what?
You're most vulnerable when intoning your magics. Take care not to reach your foes or too near or to unleash them. But should the battle turn dire, keep in mind that you do have recovery magic at your disposal.
Okay.
Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons with a clever combatant.
Oh, you grip them. Ah. Do you remember how I did that in the first one?
I've never heard.
When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to it.
Try to. You can't do that with a staff. You gotta press it every time. Kind of helping with the rapid fire. Oh boy.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Consane it. The accursed creature escaped. Oh, you! Get back here!
Oh boy.
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
Gotta go. Flee for your life. I love that.
You must, John. That is the only path.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn.
Ooh.
Don't just stand there! Shoot it down!
I love fighting those things in the first game.
Bring it down! Bring it down!
And we're on its back.
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
Pray, keep your distance, Arisen. Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a Rift Stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oh man. That seems like a horrible way to go.
Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story.
Oh, nice. Good detail. Drawn sheet, okay. You just grab things? No, it doesn't seem like it.
Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely.
Oh,
Strange
that's how
things are
gathering
there
works.
since-
Okay.
It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there.
Now to look around everywhere for the shiny things.
Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I... Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength lacking, buy the curative or have a bit of green watch.
Do I just let go?
When one of the fiends comes through, best guard or dodge, or should be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch.
I don't think I have the option of guarded
And
attacks with a
There are
staff.
items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet?
Okay. At least that's nice inventory use.
Count that a blessing.
Quick and simple.
All I know for sure is that 'tis a beast e'er more fearsome than a griffin. One need only look to the miserable state of the village of Melve to see that. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word.
Oh. Multiple from the same spot? What is this?
Where do you think you're going? You can't just run off now.
Ooh, nothing wrong there. Gotta love a new fantasy world. Gotta figure out how everything works. Spell works well. Level up. Oh, geez. Starting off with high numbers already? God, how many hundreds does it probably go into? Shinies are very important.
Where are you going? I'll not force you to
Oh,
receive
so
treatment, but I'd
tempted
at
just to
least
go
like
running
to-
off in the middle of nowhere. This is so much like the beginning of Skyrim to me. Get attacked, go running off with a guy down the trail to the nearest town.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What's up with your hand? Is that a pawn thing?
What is this? Pawns. They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way.
Oh boy, time to make a follower.
Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Yeah, slave. They definitely are. Let's check the presets first. Almost tempted to go with one of the animal people. I'm sure that a female follower will probably be one of the more common ones. First time I played Dogma 1, I had made one as well. Worked very hard on making sure she had all skills filled out. So I'm kind of wondering how this one's going to work out for killing the different monsters and acquiring skills to kill them more effectively. I think it'll be pretty nice to start off with probably a fighter going into something else. Interesting. I think that definitely works best. Having them assist me and help heal me and do whatever else needs to be done. Rather than them being all gun-ho.
The people here are evacuated and safe. For them, there are more who can yet be saved. It seems the rain has abated. Former Arisen appear to be plentiful in this world. Danger might lurk anywhere. Where every shadow... And mind the ceiling.
Sounds good to me. Don't need any fancy appearances or anything. Nah. I think I know what I'll name her. I'll just let it pick a moniker. I don't really care so much. Dudley? Maybe not Dudley. Holy cow, there's a lot. I don't know. I like that better than Dudley.
Pawns are known as Crossers of the Rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the Rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eyes. You truly are the Arisen, then? Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
I don't remember all the details of the first one involving the dragon and the Arisen. I remember a little bit. Yep, that makes sense.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so.
Probably
Very
another
well.
time.
May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Remember, I gotta go back in and hire another pawn. Let's see here. Who's all here and who's available? Who can be afforded? Oh wait, 1620. All right, good to know. I think about also there. So if I'm the caster, Already got a tank. Feel like I need another melee. You know what? Also, saw you first. God, who's that? Oh, I forget the actor's name. He reminds me of an actor. I'll have to find out who the actor is later.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
I love these pawn IDs and everything like that. Being able to have your own personal pawn run out, help other people. You see their details and how their build is set.
Please dispense with the formalities. They exhaust me so.
Whoa! Falling to the ground. Oh. Didn't even notice this. That's good to know. Weapon skills. See what everybody can do. Should have looked at that first. Oh well. Oh, that's where it is. Unique pawns? Holy cow, they're at like some advanced class or something? Oh yeah, the ranking to see how good some people's followers are. Oh yeah, you don't have to look around. You can just sift through a list and find them. And there's a rating system. Oh, there's already one. Congratulations, person that has 1 thumbs up already. Suppose I didn't pay attention. I can't remember. Oh, there is a 4th slot. You can have one of each. Get another person. And we're gonna go for an archer. One of each. I don't need unique ones. Nawi? Barrel shot. Oh, yep. Kind of figured. I saw this one was leveled up.
Are you certain you're happy to have me along? Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust.
All right, full party.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Oh, I gotta head down that way. But I just want to go back too. I suppose freedom. Training grounds? Supposed to test out weapons. That's understandable.
Best quality of soldier. My sleep on my way.
Can't just leave there, I guess.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
A book? What was that for?
Can't expect to fare so well every day.
High Levin? A lightning spell. So is that how you learn spells in this game? Oh.
Bad to worse.
Good thing I wasn't around anyone. Oh, what a shame. And then it just used it.
Fancy a gander? I find goods for sale.
Tis just another day. Of my finishing.
Well met. Monsters and bandits are a plague upon my business.
They are. Boy, I look so terrible. Defenses, resistances. It's hard to say what all you need to buy and prepare for. And the fact that it has weight as well. I find these weight systems a little bit interesting. You can run around faster, depending upon the defenses that you want. It gives a lot more variety.
Much obliged.
Well, it takes two to make a sale. And this seller had nothing to tempt us with. Our funds are better spent elsewhere.
The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Oh, nothing. Doze off? Oh. Time transition.
To polish up my gear for tomorrow. Polish up my gear for tomorrow.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow, mind. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn.
Alright, chat, make sure you're getting plenty of sleep at night.
Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
Let's take a rest then. More and more add-ons acquired every time. What's going on here? Is there some sort of storage? I was level 2 before. Wasn't I? Or, oh. Well, that was her.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Sorry, just looking at a few things here. Oh, yes, the random pawns out on the road that you can just meet. Capcom themselves!
I've got wares of every ilk.
Do you now? Camping kits? Interesting. Okay. Monster call-ins. Oh yeah, that's definitely something to save for. The less you weigh, the more you move.
I'll be gone on the morrow. Pleasure doing business with you.
Just about anywhere.
We're running low on everything, from provisions to crafting materials for weapons and armor. We've had a hard time procuring goods, what with all the monsters lurking on the roads of late. I sent Marcus to gather what we need, but I've just taken stock, and I fear the list I gave him was incomplete. What say you? Could I trouble you to run an errand for me? You'll be paid, of course.
I wonder how far this is.
Glad to hear it. Here, take this list of additional supplies to Marcus. He ought to be somewhere north of here, and in the note, and he'll take care of the rest.
Somewhere north, okay. Okay, set priority quest. Got you. Quest list. Set as priority. There we go. Question mark. What's going on with this exclamation mark here? Ooh! Random chest.
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
I'd imagine
I'm sure
so.
we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Oh, I could never go up a ladder that fast.
If you are in need of aid, pray say the word. If your plane arisen in search of preferable treatment, you'll be sorry. Your head is... I hasten home, but it's not my duty.
Okay, there's an exclamation mark here. What is it for? Wasn't for just that chest there. He doesn't say anything. Nothing on the map. Small indie company. What in the world could this exclamation mark be for? Maybe I'll find out in due time. They're gonna worry my head about it.
Got to rest my legs.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
All right. I forgot that they gather as well.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Oh, nice.
No harm in picking a few.
Pointed out. Maybe that exclamation mark earlier was just for the chest.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such Arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
Nice commentary. Blueberry?
This is for you, Master. I thought it might come in useful. I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
Some things just light up and other yeah, like here.
I'll gather these
Man.
now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
I feel like it's good just, well, you run around really quick, but you just spam B and just grab things along the way. Holy crap, there's a lot more than I thought there was out here. Inventory space management is going to be a real thing. Selling food for health. Oh, okay, some things for stamina.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Often better than a master of one.
That's everything assembled. A job well done if I do say so myself. Oi! Did you need something? This is from Sir Geoffrey, is it? Let's have a look then. Why? He wants these as well, does he? I thought I was finished. Why should I have to do all this on my own? I've got plenty to carry as tis. Say, your arms look free. You can handle that list in my stead, and make haste. I would depart for the encampment even a moment sooner. Well, go on.
Let us commence our search without delay. Where to first?
Let's see here. let's say combining materials. Yeah. How do you combine them, though? Ah. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. Harspud, Sulburst Droughts. Oh. Can't combine that with anything. Okay. Need something else to combine with the Halbers then? Maybe I need more of them. Oh wait, choose. Doesn't seem like any of them picked up any. Darn it. Wait, nope. I didn't mean to cast that, but that works. Nope, cancel, nope. Okay. Boy, I'm fumbling those buttons. Let's see. Okay, it's marking the gathering spots for those. I thought that's where you might have gone to turn them in. That's almost right next to town. Why don't I just turn them in directly?
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
What is this?
Shall we report back now?
Ah. Nah, we don't need to report him right away. We'll take a quick gander. Goblins.
It is no more or less than what one might have expected.
There's goblins!
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
I wonder how far it can be to hit them. Well, a little bit of a gap there as well. Let's see. Let's see. Oh.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Holy cow. Am I hitting that? I think the arrows were hitting.
Over here!
Holy crap! Archer's boss? And could just be from level. Aw, shucks. We ventured together, we're happy. Man, one wrong step though, you can really go for your death around here. Copper.
Look, Master! Goblins!
Oh, that's not a freaking goblin, that's a harpy! Master goblins, oh, okay.
That was well thought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Alright, I think it's time to go back to the other guy. I wonder how many of these plants and everything are like the actual ones. Not exactly an outdoorsy type, but it'd be kind of interesting to talk to somebody who actually knows more. Like if these trees, maybe they're actually in the real world, but maybe they actually grow in just different areas. They don't grow in these types of climates. Can't say I've ever picked blueberries across real life. I know that they're on the ground in small patches, but I don't know if they actually grow on larger bushes, if those are just different varieties, if you can eat those ones. There are always ones that look like they're totally edible, but you could suffer dire consequences for trying to ingest them.
Tis about...
It's said to combine them to make the... Oh, it's just delivering Hearthspuds. I thought you had to make a drought out of them.
Time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
How goes it? Have you gathered everything on the list yet? Brilliant! I knew I could count on you. Here, take this for your trouble. I'll be heading back to the encampment now.
Don't we have a report to make, Master?
Let's see here. Where to randomly go? This makes you wonder how far you can go. Like, how high can you climb? Where are the invisible walls that the mimes made? You know, every game developer company has to have a good mime on their team. Just randomly climb. Probably, you know what? Wasn't there? Yeah. Before I get too high up. Yep, and that seems like that's what the invisible walls are like. Okay. Gotcha. Water bridges. Gosh, makes you wonder, like, how far can you survive things? Can you just jump a waterfall and you'll make it? I bet it leads straight to death. How does swimming work? Oh! Nope! Water's bad. Water is bad. Oh, that's freaking terrifying. I can't take pieces off of this guy. I'm sure I make great equipment.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Oh, that's what that symbol is. Oh, that is always going to be a little bit of a pain. Understanding what every single little symbol means. Fishing? Oh! Just grab that huge honker. Into the pocket you go. I feel like this is always just one of the better parts of playing these games. Wide open world, you just run around wherever you like.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Huh. What is... I'm not supposed to get up there? Is that from another area?
This is rather thrilling.
Also, it just makes me look like I'm pathetic. Ah! Too much effort.
Oi, many thanks for passing on that list to Marcus for me. As I hear it, you even assisted him in gathering the supplies. Anyway, you've been a great help. I hope I can count on your aid again should the need.
Our efforts have seen the encampment resupplied and Sir Geoffrey with one less care. A good deed all round.
Splendid.
Suppose I'll draw the water now, save myself a trip or to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
That seems interesting. Just run around and then people might approach you and just give you a quest. Kind of like that a little bit better than rather than just seeing something on the map. They'll tell you, go here for a quest. How'd you even know it was there? You didn't. Apparently I can just steal? Maybe?
Well met. Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Get some more equipment here.
Much obliged.
I do so enjoy stocking up on supplies.
We mustn't overspend.
Right you are.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ocado. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead?
Of course.
'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ocado's as well, I'm sure.
Uh-oh. Time-affected quests. Okay.
We must make haste if we are to arrive in time to assist.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
That hand, is he telling me he's gonna guide me there?
Not a foe in sight.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
I didn't look to see how much my equipment is gonna affect my weight.
Prepare yourself.
Who are you? Have you come to aid
A
me?
random rabbit in that mix.
See. Is that all of them? You have my thanks. I do not believe for a moment I could have slain those creatures without your help. I've only just enlisted, and when I thought this could be the end of me, I was paralyzed. You saved me this time, but I won't always be
You
so
did well.
fortunate. I'll have to train harder, till I have the confidence to face such beasts on my own. Well, I'd best be heading back, but I'll be sure to let my superiors know of your good deed. I hope we meet again someday.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
You can suppose that.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Follow me. There, Master. Harpies.
I'll wager I could make that shot.
Go right ahead.
Just randomly killing things I didn't even notice.
By your will.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow. Hang in there, Master. I'm coming to assist.
Oh, what's this? Oh. Actual cinnamon bark. Cinnamon apples.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of material.
Ah, for a moment I thought you could actually combine the cinnamon and the apples.
materials result in different creations.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
The sun descends. Night will be upon us soon.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
So we've finally arrived.
Hail, friend! Many thanks for aiding Ocado. 'Twas a relief to see him return, and none the worse for wear.
Aye, that it was. The poor sod might not have made it back alive had you not intervened.
'Twas a bit too early for him to be seeing actual combat. That much was made well clear. We'll be extending his training period. The instructors here are well known for whipping recruits into shape with their grueling regimes.
Speaking of training regimes, I must admit I've half a mind to ask you to join us. We could use someone with your experience.
Land.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
It's no easy thing, making a living as a soldier.
Isn't it about time we had ourselves a meal? Oh, what I wouldn't give for a bowl of hot stew.
Do some saving.
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings.
I wonder if food is
And
a
if
thing.
you'd like to change your vocation, come see me anytime.
Oh yeah, changing the vocations. Changing skills, getting better jobs. Oh, that's how you get the abilities. You gotta, okay. First I thought you get it from the book. Oh, interesting. It's always good to enchant people's weapons. Definitely gotta have that one. Good to have another element. Lightning. Shield bash. Oh yeah, you have to go through ranks, level them up maximum, advance them from there, combine them, make new classes. Oh, I'm reminded of all the things I just loved about this game. God, that's a lot of money to rest here.
Shall we get some rest then?
Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway?
I wonder. See if I can hand over some of these heavier items to somebody. Yeah, there we go.
Everyone's as tired as
Well met.
No chance of my finishing this.
Fancy a gander? I've fine goods for sale.
Have any of you tried this game yet? It's quite good. But unfortunately, a lot of it just hogs your attention. Sorry, I haven't been speaking as much.
Much obliged.
I think it'll be a lot more interesting when we can watch some
Nothing
videos and
caught your
discuss
eye?
things.
Oh, that's a shame.
Please feel
Let's
free to
hope
drop
there's
into the
aught worth
Discord
our
and drop
point
some
next
things
time.
into suggested
Browsing
content.
was enough
I love
to
to talk
scratch
over
the
any of the
itch
videos that you
in
guys
my
have
head.
interest in, or anything that you take an interest in that we can go through discussion on. Kind of filling out the map here a little bit. It seems like you got an open path. Might as well find whatever resources I can.
Ah, I'll take that.
Kind of like that.
We might find a use for it.
Out of nowhere. Money. Gots to have the monies.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
I'm starting to like this path already. Treasure chest, treasure chest? Where's the treasure chest? So,
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
But you can't, how in the world to get up there, though? No wonder. What does it mean with these exclamation marks?
'Twas well
Oh.
worth the effort of breaking it.
That's one thing that's interesting.
One arrow is all I need.
In the world, they just... Wait. Shot past me. Did they kill something? They're a lot more observant than I am. It must be too far away. I wonder how long that lasts. Fire boon. Not too long. Probably needs upgrades or something to last longer.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure. Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
I killed a rabbit. Oh, there's another rabbit.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
This is quite enjoyable. Nothing quite like grabbing a game that you wanted to play and just having a day to play it.
Now there's your perfect run. Only quite so far away.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
There's something more here. Can't grab anything. If we need like a shovel or something.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Pass the spell books off to somebody else who can't use magic right away.
Decisions, decisions.
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution.
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift. Tis rather valuable, this.
A fitting reward for a rigorous search.
More resources. I feel like I probably should have started with a character that had a lot more strength. Carry all this crap. Well, I'm definitely going to consume that. That's kind of nice. A little more of an incentive to run off into wee spots of nowhere, try to find these beetle things that you can carry more weight.
I see a
Because
ladder yonder.
everybody wants to carry
But
more
we can't
weight.
reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Oof. That is heavy.
I've got a good feeling about this one. Grab this. Some more. I'm probably grabbing way too much. I don't need all of this.
Thank you for healing me, Arisen.
Interesting. Oh. Interesting. Makes a little extra tidbit of information.
Alas, 'twould seem I've taken on too much. Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
did anyone else see that? Ort catches the light.
We ought to take a closer look.
Oh.
At last!
Of course.
I thought we'd never find one.
Seeker token.
A splendid discovery.
I'll have to remember to tell my own master about this.
Interesting. The off-the-trail collectibles. Find the absurd amount of items just hidden randomly around the world.
The longer our journey, the more of each other we come to know.
Such camaraderie lies at the heart of our strength.
Oh my! Man, this cutscene with some actual meat.
Visions of roast meat will dance in my head tonight. For all I've stuffed myself.
Holy cow, it's so realistic.
We ought to give ourselves a chance to recover ere we continue on our journey.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering up.
Prod me if you must, Master, but I've nothing more to say.
I've nothing to share at present.
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go, then.
Feeling rested, I try. Rest.
Holy cow. Boy, it's nice to know this. The world is huge. Love it. It only shows you just a bit of what's going on.
I would have preferred not to have to fight so soon, but at least I know I am up to the challenge.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Arisen! Are Are you alright?
Let us see what you're made of.
Starting to get used to the combat. Vocation.
Putting that aside, ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
There are other choices if we seek an ally who can attack at range.
Wait, what happened to my archer?
Goodness. We're higher up than I'd thought.
Would be quite painful were we to fall.
Careful now.
What happened to my archer? Oh, welcome back. I just noticed your messages. Sorry about that. I seen one beetle on a wall
While
once.
in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I can show you the way.
I feel like I'm watching all the walls, just trying to look for where.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so
He
alive.
gave me a freaking high five. Oh, nice! Walk by, they all give you high fives. That is great.
When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
Now there's a novel idea.
Nice.
I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly?
I love that high five. Alright, dude, you're almost dead. Come back here. Also!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next. Our traits mesh well together. Each of us is suited to a different task.
No challenge is beyond our
interesting.
combined might.
It is no great shock to me.
So they have a hit point maximum. I wonder if eating and everything actually causes that to fill out the rest of the way.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Another secret token! Wonder what's over there. Oh.
We have found a material.
Interesting.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Oh, it's not good. He fell. Oh, he's dead. Just fall. Just fall. There you go. No. Don't you dare go after him. Oh! Okay, I didn't think the bridges were that easily destructible.
I shall see to it this does not happen again.
I will protect you. Oh, that's better. Many thanks. I cannot fall to thanks.
Plenty more where that came from.
Burn, burn, burn! Ooh, man, pin him down and just stab the hell out of him. Yeah, I agree, Kai. It's kind of cool. Actually interacting with your pawns. It's one of the Beatles! More carry weight.
Broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here. Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Well, this should be interesting. How's their pathing gonna take them to me now? Oh! Hello. Oh! I can't hardly move! Ugh. Oh, that's... Well... That's how that works. Oh, wonder when the last save was. Oh, this is gonna hurt. When was the last save?
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest
Okay.
in this area when I explored it in other
Okay.
worlds. Shall I lead the way?
It's alright.
It's broken, and repairing it is beyond our means. We've no choice but to take the longer way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump
Oh, that's kind of
towards
mean.
your goblins and
Oh!
We have no means of
Jesus
exploiting
Christ.
our enemy's weakness. Oh, that's better. Many thanks.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
What do you presume to gain by this, Arisen?
Yeah, so much for treating my guys
On another
as
note,
fellow humans, right?
Ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
There are other choices if we seek an ally who can attack at range.
Allow me to check whether there's aught nearby.
Don't even think of coming up on me from behind as a jest. My heart couldn't handle the shock.
Oh, don't tell me she... Where did she go? What? Well, one of them's here. Okay, don't know why that happened. Ooh.
I hope you weren't showing mercy.
Tis broken, but methinks there is still a way forward here.
That's a lot of gold.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Hide Cape. Is that anything good? Just more weight. That helps quite a bit. Need to find more of those wake stones.
Come to think of it, some masters rearrange their party at the drop of a hat. One such arisen dismissed me after only half a day of service.
Each to their own.
Let us see what you're made of.
Well done. Sleep magic. Thank you for healing me, Arisen.
I suppose you'll be wanting my help.
Oh, Jesus.
Go where your help is needed.
Oh no. Okay, how does sleep work? Okay, you can shake and wake them up, but... Oh no, we're all asleep. Oh, this is so bad. Ooh! Oh shit. Oh, this sucks. Okay, the archer would have been really good right now. He knocked me out. Well, yeah. Woo! I love a game that isn't just too easy. This is great. That sucked, but this is great.
At first glance, it seems impossible. But unless I am mistaken, an alternate path
Let's
is
see
close
here.
at hand.
Gotta make sure where it
While in
saved
another
me at
world,
last.
I
Did
happened upon a
oh.
treasure chest rather
Hello.
close by here. Perhaps I can show you.
Oh, shit, I don't want that. Open that up.
One other thing. Ought we not add an archer to our ranks?
There are other choices if we seek an ally who can attack at range.
A flock of harpies draws near. 'Tis weak to fire.
One of our number is unconscious.
On my way.
All this fuss over a moment's infortune. It shan't happen again. No mercy.
Easy. Yeah. Easy.
Well done, master.
Oh, the high five is just amazing. Love it.
Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
No, you just have a steady maximum health decline over time.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Fascinating. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
I'd say we collect as much as we can carry.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Kind of want to try to get over there, but nah. Let's see what's in here. Oh. How's
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
To think there'd be a cavern here. Mayhap we'll find treasure within.
It is an exciting discovery, but we ought not to lose our heads.
I take you try to avoid hitting those.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Ooh!
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Wonder how long it's going to take me to get bored of that high five after a good combat. Water.
It's taking every ounce of my strength just to remain standing. Will this march never end?
I fear for our chances if we were to be set upon now.
I think that camp was down here. Made it.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I wonder, is there a town or something up farther north? Some other place where I can actually rest?
Another battle, with nary a moment to breathe. We must try to find a moment to gather our strength.
Oh god. That's a boss health pool. Oh god. What is here? Oh, jeez. Oh boy, that is no. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Oh, that. Hey, buddy. Oh, this is gonna hurt, isn't it?
I am sorry.
No beat! Woo! Come on, get up. Oh, God! Nope. Yep. One shot. Uh-huh. Oh. God, I could almost just feel that one. Woo! Okay, I need to go back to town. Need to get another pawn and come back.
Even from this distance, yon statue cuts a striking figure against the horizon.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
Climbing the mountain? Yeah, but...
Tis broken, and repairing it is beyond our means.
Oh.
We've no
It's a
choice but to
shortcut
take
back
the
down.
longer way around.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about this. Saw this up above, but I didn't come down here to check it out.
We have found a material.
The different combinations of materials result in different creations.
It's taking every ounce of my strength just to remain standing. Will this march never end?
I fear for our chance.
What is it? Got a question about my training regime? Suppose that was an unlikely guess. None took to the training like you did. Hoping to enlist, then? No. A pity. I'd hoped to add you to our ranks. You'd seem like you'd be fit for battle, even if I were to call upon you on the morrow. Which is more than I can say for the rest. Apologies for assuming. We've had fewer folks looking to enlist of late, and I'm hungry for recruits. Many keep their distance on account of the instructor being a beastren. How very Vermundian of them. At the very least, I'd like to provide some decent training to the soldiers we have now. Easier said than done, especially when the weapons we were promised have yet to arrive. Tisn't like to boost their morale having rusted steel to train with. What I wouldn't give for some decent weapons and a soldier to act as an example. Someone with motivation to grow. That'd light a fire under them, I reckon. Mayhap you could aid us. I know 'tis much to ask of anyone, let alone a stranger, but what else am I to do?
Sure.
Much appreciated. We'd welcome what you can spare.
Sir Baron's request is quite understandable. Weaponry and motivated soldiers are the pillars of any military.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Hello, Archer. Yeah.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. If ever you've need of an ear to listen,
I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
I wonder what these flags mean on the map. An area to mark. Oh, there's another path in there? I didn't even notice that.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we have the coin. But we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
'Tis no great shock to me.
'tis broken. Ah, but hold a moment. Methinks I espy a way through.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Oh, this is what they meant. If we all work together, we can move this? Oh, well, it can take damage.
I pose we scour this place anew. Who knows what we might find?
Right.
All right.
No sense doing things by halves.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
It's kind of nice to have a change in items over the passage of time, especially figuring out whether or not a ripened, aged, or dried item might be better. Accidentally poison myself a little bit.
No! The Arisen has been poisoned!
Does poison go away after a little while?
Why,
I
we seem
hope.
to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes. Thank you. I am in your debt.
I lack information pertinent to this task. Consider hiring a pawn better apprised of such matters.
Is there an antidote? Well, I don't want to use that. God, it's easy to cure everything just for a simple poisoning. Oh, crud.
No one can defend themselves when grappled like this.
Holy crap.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the matter at hand. Perhaps we should have a more knowledgeable pawn join our party.
At once, Master.
Weapons are simple enough to procure if we've the coin, but we might be lucky enough to find some in treasure chests.
Right you are. The sky is radiant this night. I feel at peace to gaze upon it.
'Tis as you say.
Can I tell how much oil is in there? Oh, currently has plenty of oil. Okay. Must last for a long time.
Loath as I am to admit it, I haven't the knowledge to guide you on that quest. Perhaps you should hire a pawn who does.
Man, I'll never eat aged food again, I hope. Sorry, I've been concentrating on the game a little bit. I haven't noticed chat as quite as much. Terrible streamer of me, right? If I'm going to have an audience, I better pay attention to everyone. God, when that poison ticks and that gets your attention.
Am I the first to notice we've all got different vocations?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us own our skills. The jack of all trades is a master of none.
Oh man, they did real good with these cooking scenes. Check that out. Oh, I haven't even eaten lunch yet.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Oh, thank goodness to get rid of the poison. But you know what? I think I will say it's probably good to come to a stopping point. Especially after having that food. Makes me realize how hungry I am. I really need to make something. But thank you very much for coming by, debuting, going over a few things. I'll probably stick to a little bit shorter streams for a little while, just trying to get used to everything. But I very much would appreciate anybody and everybody coming by, recommending different videos, things that they'd want to see, learn about. If you've got any interesting stories, anything you'd like to share, I'd very much love to see what all you have to offer and what you'd like to talk about. We got all the time in the world. But for now, I'm going to switch over to ending scene. And is there anybody that anyone would like to look at rating? Let's see here. I don't really have much of anybody on at the moment. I'll just select somebody I have across on my list. All right.
You, ooh, you, ooh. Nice, nice, nice. You, boom. Wait, you?